Yo, what's good, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today on this fine Friday afternoon / evening, depending on where you're watching this from. Today, guys, we're going to go over the most common question asked in most of my videos, as well as the tweets I've been getting. So, the number one question or concern is the market is crashing. I didn't sell my players. What do I do? Do I sell this player? Do I sell that player? What do I do? Well, guys, if you recall, I made a video a couple of days ago and I said word for word, sell your players. If you're someone who's going to be upset if you lose coins, sell your players immediately. Now, a lot of people thought I was being stupid for saying so. They questioned me. They said, why would I sell my players now if Team of the Year doesn't come out for another month? That's dumb. I want to play Ultimate Team. I don't care about what you say, so I'm just going to continue playing. Those same people who said that now are tweeting to me saying, dude, what do I do now? The market crash, what do I do? When I specifically gave people my thoughts and told them to sell their players. Now, it's not too late. Even though the market crashed quite a bit, it's not too late. There are two things you can do. The first thing you can do is take a risk and invest in players and hope for the market to recover before Team of the Year a little bit. Or number two, you sell your players, get what you can, because the market will crash even more the closer we get to Team of the Year. So let me explain what's going on. Anytime there's either A good Team of the Week, or B, special packs for people to open, the market goes down a little bit. The reason being is because more packs are opened. Anytime there's more packs open, there's more volume on the transfer market. And because there's more volume on the transfer market, the price of players generally goes down because people start putting them up for 150. Start with no buy it now, or they just start undercutting each other. For example, if I pull a Sacco and it's going for 2,000 coins, and I undercut somebody for 1,800, and then another person undercuts me, eventually people just start undercutting each other on the market rather than placing it for the going rate. So what this does is it drives players' prices down a little bit, and then it becomes a trend. It just crashes and crashes and crashes. So those are the two things you can do. You can either A, take a huge risk, invest in the players, or you can sell right now, save yourself, make a cheap team, and just play with a cheap team for a month. If you absolutely do not want to play with a cheap team and you hate playing with a cheap team, now keep in mind, guys, you can still be very effective with a cheap team nowadays. A lot of players are very, very cheap. It's not something that's tough to come by. You can make a 30K team and be very, very successful with it. It's not like FIFA 12 or whatever. Actually, that's a bad example. It's not like any other time where players are just so expensive. They're not as expensive as they used to be. They're a lot cheaper than they were last year, and a lot way more cheaper than they were on FIFA 12. That's where I was getting at, is the player prices in general have dropped quite a bit. I mean, if you guys remember last year, Di Natale was going for around 50,000 coins. If you look at him this year, he's going for around, what, 15, 16,000? Drastic difference. Now, I'm not sure if there's major stat changes there from last year's card to this year's card, but I do know that his price had a substantial difference from last year to this year. So, for those of you guys leaving the question, I have this specific player, do I sell them? My answer to you is yes. Whoever you have, sell. I don't care if it's Ronaldo. I don't care if it's Messi. Whoever it is, sell them. They're not going to increase in price because they got Team of the Year. That's not going to happen. And even if they do, they're not going to increase to the point where you can sell it for a major profit. Think about it this way. If Cristiano Ronaldo is going for 2 million coins, he would have to go up to about 2,200,000 just for you to get a profit. Now, I don't think there's a lot of people out there who are even going to pay 2 million for Ronaldo. That's just my opinion. His Team of the Year card, I guarantee you guys, is going to drop a little bit, and it's not going to be going for 5-6 million coins as you guys think. There was a point in time on FIFA 12 where his Team of the Year card went for about 1.2 million, 1.5 million, if that, around there. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be something where you guys are going to have to freak out and say, oh my God, I need to keep Cristiano Ronaldo because he's going to go up in price. Don't worry about that. The one thing you guys can think about is keeping in forms teams that may be in speculation of getting team of the year. I gave you guys this example in my previous video. I'm not sure why so many people are confused. I almost feel like people don't watch the whole video or something. Maybe I just talk too much. Let me know in the comment section below. If I'm not being clear or if I'm confusing a lot of people, please let me know, because it's so easy. I think people are just overcomplicating things a little bit. They're making things more complicated than they should be. It's very simple. If you have a player of value, sell him. You're better off not taking the risk of a player going up in price. Now, if you have a player like Inform Suarez, who may or may not get team of the year, we don't know. The reason why you can go ahead and invest into second Inform Suarez is because his price may drop right before team of the year, because they might speculate him getting into the team of the year. And because of that, you can buy him cheap, and if he doesn't get into the team of the year, his price will go up. So that's just an example. The same thing happened last year. Inform Thiago Silva came out about 2 weeks before team of the year. People started selling him like crazy right before, the week before. Then all of a sudden, he ended up not being in team of the year. His Inform went up 400,000 coins. 400,000 coins. That's an insane investment and return. And I'm talking about an instant return. You're talking about 2 weeks getting 400,000 coins. That's ridiculous. So guys, don't make it complicated. If you have an expensive player, get rid of it. If you have an expensive club, get rid of it. If you don't care about losing coins, then by all means, ignore what I'm saying. If you're a person who is very, I guess, worried about losing coins, then I highly recommend that you sell your players. Anything that's worth of any value, you don't have to question it. Just do it. Don't be worried about it. Don't be scared. Just do it. I know there are some of you out there who absolutely cannot play with a specific team, but I highly recommend that in a month, you can just rebuy it, and not only will you have leftover coins, you will have a substantial amount of leftover coins that you can either A, upgrade your team, or 2, make another team on top of what you just bought back. So last year I made this video, I had a bunch of, you don't understand how many people thanked me that they actually sold their players, came back and bought them again, and they ended up just being so happy that they had all of these coins left over now, rather than being in the hole for not selling their players. I'm telling you guys, sell your players, be safe, and come back to buying your players once the market completely crashes. It will crash. It will crash. There's nothing we can do about it. The market will crash. It won't recover. It's going to crash, and it's only going to crash even more throughout the year. You still have World Cup, and World Cup special players are going to come out during then as well. And then from the World Cup, we're going to go right into FIFA 15. So, I mean, don't expect the cards to recover in prices. You've got team of the year, you've got team of the season, you've got all of these special cards, probably World Cup cards. It's going to be a great year. Have fun with it. Don't take FIFA too serious. But again, if you guys do love having a lot of coins, I highly recommend you sell your players. It's that simple. If you guys have any other questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to do a video on them. And if this information was helpful to you, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Share it with your friends if you want to. And if you guys want daily FIFA content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? Catch you guys all tomorrow with a Race to Division 1 episode. Later.